What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We're aiming for 20k subscribers and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and that's probably because you haven't hit the bell. Thank you again for all your support. We're so proud of the amazing community that we've built. So we're just taking a really quick look at Quant here, and as we can see, it's absolutely doing fantastically well, isn't it? As we always said with Quant, it was doing nothing for a long time here. You can see chopping sideways, basically range bound. We start to get the break up, but then obviously big rejection to the downside with the 19th of May crash. We have the, it fully recovers pretty much in the same next few days, by the way. Goes sideways again, and then it starts to break out while everything's going down, which is obviously really interesting. It seems as though a lot of people pick this as the counter trade to the market because it seemed to work out pretty damn well. You can see what happened. We basically reclaimed all of our EMAs here, and once we did, we got a big break to the upside. We broke out of the all-time high at the time. We come down, we retest the 20 and the 55 as support. We come up to the top of the channel again, we get rejected, we come down to the 20 as support. We try and come up to the upside, but then we get Bitcoin with the, that fake out to the downside. Everyone's saying we're in a bear market. We come down again and retest the 50 here perfectly. I mean, look how much we wicked back onto this, the 50 here on daily as support. And then we reclaimed the 20, and then once we did, we were absolutely off to the races, weren't we? We came back up to the all-time high. We broke the all-time high. We come all the way up to the top of the macro channel here, where we did see a little bit of a rejection and a consolidation, but we broke it. We tried to consolidate above that resistance, but we failed. And then we came down, we kind of coiled in a flag formation looking something like this. We came back above that resistance again, and then, failed to hold it. We come down again looking for support. We find it perfectly on the 20 moving average here. Pretty much perfectly, you would say. You can see the 20 moving average here, pretty much acting as support the whole time. For 5 days here, nothing happens for Quant, and then all of a sudden, absolutely massive pump in the past few days. This was around 50%, I think. I mean, it's 100% in 2 days. Let me just, please, measure. It's basically around 100% in 2 days, coming up from around that $183 level all the way to around $400, almost $400. Before that rejection, currently trading at around $312. But just, Quant is looking so ridiculously strong here, isn't it? It's pretty damn clear by my estimation that, this is looking ridiculously bullish, isn't it? And, considering the market's been rolling over, Quant is doing very, very well indeed, isn't it? It's holding a lot of value here, just chilling up here in this little area, looking something like this, maybe a little range being formed. But you can see we had a little range like this. And then Quant comes up, it flips it into support, another little range like this. And you can see, obviously, we've run up, we made another little range up here, potentially over the next few days, but we'll see how things progress. But, you look at this chart and you think this is a 10x in basically a month. I mean, if you bought at $22 here, you'd be 15, you're almost a 20x at that $400 level in the space of about a month, 2 months, which is absolutely mad, isn't it? Only in the crypto space could you do this. And Quant is looking really good, isn't it? You're probably going to be expecting a retracement with the wider market. Bitcoin does look as though it is potentially retracing a little bit, which is what is leading the market to roll over a little bit in the past day or so. You can see here, we came up to around 53k and we've just rolled over to around that 51k area. Basically just having a bit of a relax because, we've been grinding our way to the upside here, haven't we, really? Bitcoin making some nice progress. But, you don't want to just be going up in a straight line, do you? And it's nice to see a bit of cooling off. And you can see here, Quant's getting that somewhat. It's showing a massive amount of strength to be, basically fully bodying this pump and just staying up there for so long. But it just goes to show, with the massive supply shock that's likely coming, with the fundamental news about basically that new 2.1.1 overledger upgrade coming, which means that all this Quant is going to have to be locked up for these institutions to use the network. The supply shock is crazy right now, and I think quite a lot of the pump is to do with that as well. So Quant looking really bullish. Short-term price predictions then. If we do see ourselves holding this little kind of range here, obviously you'd expect this level here, if that was the case, at around $295 to hold. But realistically, with the crazy pump that we've seen, we've obviously got the 20 coming up like this every single day. We'd expect this to hold as a good support if we do start to roll over from here, coming in at around, potentially $250 to $275, depending on, whereabouts you draw this in. And if we did have a massive rollover in the market, we always expect the 55 to hold in a strong uptrend like this. But you can see, obviously, the 20's been holding for a long time here, very bullishly. And if we do come back to the top of this little range that we formed here, coming in at around $390, then, there's every possibility that Quant could just go on another run, because you can see how strong the price action has been for it recently. And just to pick out some targets for the fib extensions, you can see, potentially coming upwards of $450, $500 for the next run if we do start to see that. So Quant looking super, super bullish. And as we always said, we do really think that Quant is a top quality project, and we could easily see a 5x for this by the end of the bull run from where we're at. Coming in at well over $1,000 seems quite likely. So that's it, guys. We'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with the 4 videos that we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalist.